Well, William Balfour, who was suspected in the killings of actress Jennifer Hudson's 3 family members, was arrested but not charged.
Well, defense attorney Thomas Glasgow is here to give us some insight. Why is it taking so long for them to finally have this arrest and now these pending charges?
This is a circumstantial case. This is not a direct evidence case where you've got a witness A sees defendant shoot B. You have different evidence that is being gleaned in order to piece together a puzzle to show that he is the one who committed this crime. Because you've got 2 or more people and you have a child, you have a 7-year-old child that was killed, and 3 people were killed in the course of 1 murder, this is quite likely going to be a death penalty case. And you want to make sure as a prosecutor, you want to make sure as a police officer that you get it right. And because you don't have a direct statement from the defendant, because he wasn't talking, he was in custody for 48 hours and then they sent him back on the parole violation, you have to look at fingerprints, you have to look at cell phone records, you have to look to determine whether or not you've got DNA evidence that will link this person to this crime. And you have to do it beyond a reasonable doubt.
Thomas, I understand all that part, but why does it take so long? I mean, they've had the guy, if they think this is the guy, they're sitting there, DNA samples, the rest of it. I'm just confused on why it's taking so long.
Well, we've discussed this in criminal cases before. Fortunately, we live in a country where you can't just point at somebody and say, you know, we think you did it. You have to prove that. And the Chicago Police and the State's Attorney's Office have taken those proper steps. Remember, when the bodies were first found, we didn't even have a murder weapon. That was found in the lot down the street from the actual killings. You don't know whether or not